Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV as we are playing with England. Alright, so in the last episode, we won that massive coalition war, which was quite challenging, just barely won that shit. Well, I guess we would have won it no matter what. Really won it on the back of our mercenaries, because that's what we kind of had to rely on. We were not doing so well financially, though, because of it. So we're going to need to enter a rebuilding stage, guys. But before we can do that, we do have to finish up this other conflict here that is also a coalition war. We need to finish this up, and in order to do that, we just need to take that castle right there, and then that should result in peace. So let's get that finished up. While that's going on, and more war over here in Ireland. Yeah, lots of conflict there. Let me just show you guys what's going on currently in the world. So Venice did expand further into the Balkans. However, they are now currently losing in a war with Milan. The Ottomans, are doing their thing, conquering a lot of territory. Poland is lost a lot of territory. There's not much left of them. They're kind of split up right now. I guess they did make some inroads into northern Germany here. But yeah, it looks like they lost some provinces to a war with Bohemia. It seems that Muscovy is also advancing further west, and I guess that's the main gist of it. We're gonna go and renew those. We need that money. We're still broke. About to get this fort though. Just taking a look here. They got a peace offer for us. England will pay them money. Why would I do that? Jeez, that's like the most terrible. Like, I'm about to get your main fort here, guys. I guess they do technically have the war score as of right now, so I suppose that does make sense that they would ask us for such a. Damn, what the hell happened there? Just like shot over to there for some weird reason. But yeah, I guess it does make sense that they would want me to give them stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our navy back here. We don't need them any longer. We're going to bring them back over to here and get them mothballed. So we did take their fort. That changes the situation by quite a bit, and hopefully that should result in them be willing to give us some peace. They do want to do a white peace, but I don't want a white peace. I want war reparations, which they would be willing to accept. We could also take the rest of their provinces for even a higher war score. That wouldn't even take that long, in fact. Let's go ahead and do that and see what we can get from them, though. I guess before we do that, we should see if there's even anything for us to get outside of the war reparations, because there might not be. We can make Burgundy strong, which I don't want to do. We can release them as a sovereign state. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be our goal, guys, to get them to release that country right there, that little province. See if there's anything else we could do. We'd also have them like transfer trade power and stuff if we got the war score up high enough, but that's not really a goal. I just need to get that 28% war score. So we're going to take these provinces over because I think there's a, we'd have to attack into here and take their fortification to really tick that war score up too high. Remember, they're about to take some of our provinces as well, so another thing to consider. So we got the Weeping Song event. This event's a pretty old one. I think it's been in EU4 since it released. And it does give you some manpower, or you can lose some money to lose exhaustion. Let's go ahead and do manpower for right now. A lot of times I do exhaustion because you got to spend diplo power for that. But you know what? That's fine. We'll go ahead and spend the diplo power. Let's get these two provinces, and then we'll see if our war score is high enough to get what we want out of the conflict. There we go. Got that. That puts it at 15. That did not make much of a difference. But they might be more inclined to peace negotiation if we own their territory. Another thing is they have our territory as well. So that's another thing that's currently ticking up the war score in their favor. All right, so Trade League has been disbanded. And it looks like the burghers just got some more influence. All right, so we have that. Let's take a look and see what we can get in the peace treaty. They would be willing to give us all that. Can we get any more if I wanted to be like greedy? Not the kind of greedy that results in bad things happening, but this greedy. Yeah, let's get some money then. That's what we'll do. Just a little bit. It's not much we can get. There we go. That's the piece I'm willing to accept. And that should help us out a lot. That's going to give us a little bit of money and something we desperately need. So let's go and detach all mercenaries. And let's get rid of our mercenary army. And bring these guys back home. Alright, so our army is looking rather small. But we are going to need to keep it kind of small for a while to try and save up some money. I would like to get the mainland and the continental army back up to 20,000 eventually here. Let's build up our manpower just a little bit before we do so. But yeah, we need to start paying back loans. I need to mothball these guys. So let's go and take care of that. Mothball them. Unfortunately, I almost want to just tell these guys to go back out trading, because I don't know how long this war is going to last. So let's just tell them to go back out there and trade, because yeah, we can use all the money we can get as of at this moment. So Ottomans, did they just say we're no longer a rival? Yeah. Oh no, they announced us as a rival. Okay. The Ottomans are concerned about our growing power in Europe. All right, so rebuilding period, guys. Let's go ahead and take down our army maintenance. Although, it looks like there's going to be a conflict soon. Damn it. Huh. Okay. Then what we'll do to make our money worth it is we will drill, I suppose. Enable drilling and enable drilling. Just until this rebellion happens, this French rebellion. Yeah, it should happen in Paris, I imagine. You know what? I'd prefer them to attack me. You know what? I don't really have an army to deal with that, do I? Damn it. Oh, Lord. So Aragon has just attacked, and they just attacked Castile, and it appears there are a lot of allies in that conflict that we don't really want to fight, but we have to support our ally after they supported us that long. How could we not? Damn it. God, that really sucks. Let me just see if they all joined that conflict. Yes. Oh, Lord. That is a massive war. So one of the things that was asked in by a viewer that is not very familiar with EU4, they're just now learning how to play EU4. They're coming from my Hearts of Iron series. Is this a game just about conflict? Because it seems like that's all we've been doing since we started this series. It's just been war after war after war after war. And this is not. I mean, there's a lot more to the game than just war. However, there is a lot of war, which is unfortunate because the game doesn't do war very good. It's not very. I don't know. I guess it's fun enough, but I mean, it's not like Hearts of Iron, which is really in depth when it comes to conflict. Even Crusader Kings has a better war system, in my opinion, than EU does. And there's just such a massive focus on conflict, largely because there's not really a whole lot to do in peacetime outside of colonization and clicking buttons, because it's basically what EU4 is a button clicking game. So yeah, it's there's a lot of war, and the war system's not that great, and so it's one of my complaints with the game and why I stepped away for so long, which I figured we'd be talking about as the series continues. You know, the things I like about EU4, things I don't. But yeah, we are gonna have to get involved in this. I can't leave them. This sucks because this is much stronger powers than what we fought in the past. Aragon, Austria, Bohemia, Naples. The chance of winning is not good. It's quite slight. I don't think we'll win this one, guys. We are right now currently devastated when it comes to everything, manpower, money, just about everything. So I just don't see how this is going to go in our favor. What we'll do, I can't attack our army here until they take the forts. So keep the army here. We need to build just a few more men. Like get it up to 15,000. It's largely irrelevant though. We can't win against the powers that are against us. But I wasn't gonna betray my ally. Not like that, guys. Just take a look here. I'm gonna give them a bit of artillery, even if it is kind of expensive, because I like having at least one. And then let's go ahead and also get another infantry there. We'll get it up to 15,000 men for right now. Oh, we're so broke. So can we get? How far away until... Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and start putting points into our military ideals again. Get that yearly army tradition. The next one that we're going to get is cavalry combat ability, plus 10%. And that will also result in us getting our first national ideal, which would be heavy ship combat ability and yearly navy tradition. So that'd be helpful. Okay, so we're still making money. What we can do, actually, is go ahead and raise war taxes. Well, we need to get... Why can I not do it? Base cost 51. We have 51. Oh, we already got... Yeah, okay, my bad. I forgot. We were never out of war. I forgot we have this Moroccan conflict. Hopefully they end that soon. Like I said, I just don't see how we could possibly win this. There's just too many countries against us. Too many large, powerful countries against us. Yeah, this just doesn't seem possible. I don't think, yeah, they can't take our provinces without that costing them more points. So I would assume they would concentrate on Castile, especially considering the fact that Aragon is the one who did the attack, so they want to take over their lands. Yeah, we could repay it, I suppose. I guess we should repay our loans. We'll repay the loan. That's going to be the only loan we're going to be able to repay, though, of course, because we are broke. When's the next one come up? 1485. Yeah, we're not going to have that money. We're not going to have 240 in 1485. Looks like more peace over here in Ireland, and these countries just continue to expand. There's going to be like one Irish country. It looks like, yeah, the Kildare or whatever is going to be probably uniting most of Ireland, with the exception of the lands that we own or are in the hands of our subjects. So that's interesting. Okay, so I hate that. What we could do, nah, we do want to keep an army here for right now. Though these guys, do the enemies we face have any ships? They do. Okay, what we're gonna do? Let's unmothball this. I'm going to keep that army patrolling, or that navy patrolling. I'm not too worried about it. And we're going to bring our fleet out, and that's how we're going to help in the conflict. We will attempt to get the navies of our enemies destroyed. All right, so we're going to merge all these guys. Just keep these 15,000. I don't even know if they'll attack us, guys. We'll just have to see if they even concentrate. Oh, never mind. Let me take it back. There they are right there. All right, so we're going to try and help out navally in the war. I think we should be able to win in the sea. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of ships from our allies. It looks like, well, there's some right there. Yeah, we might be able to do the damn thing, naval-wise. Well, now that we're getting our fleet back, no longer mothballed, we'll bring them out and see if we can't help out. Destroy some ships here. These guys will be forced to retreat once they take that fort. That's the only enemy fleet I'm seeing now. Seems that for the most case they have decided to keep their fleets in port. We could not reach supply ship wise over there. Looks like the furthest we can go is here. So yeah, we would take attrition just for being out there. Alright, so that's not good. Oh, and they're no longer sieging down Valencia anyway, so it's irrelevant. Alright. Oh, I wonder if we should go ahead and attack them there. I almost feel like it would be worth it. Can we... What we'll do... We do have 7,000 men just sitting here. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do... Let's have... Now that this fleet is done... Let's have these guys join their brethren. And... Come on over here. We're going to attempt to save our fort and maybe get a victory. We'll just have to see if we can make it happen. I see a lot of troops over here. And as far as the Renaissance go, and us embracing it, I'm not entirely sure why the institution thing wasn't working. It was showing everything as green when clearly that was not the case. So we've got London and the surrounding provinces, or some of the surrounding provinces. The rest are slowly ticking over. I think it would cost like 500 something ducats for us to adopt it. Yeah, we don't have the money. So we'll just have to wait. We're not going to invest in any further techs, though, until we get that, guys. So we're going to bring this 15,000 over here. It does look like they are leaving now. They're a little bit scared. Oh, shit. I don't actually want to attack them there. Though we could easily win. Let me just see. That would be a terrain penalty. I don't actually want to fight them. I just wanted to save my province. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, damn it. All right, we have to fight them now. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we're going to attack them there. It looks like they are going to come assist. Can we get the victory? Looks like we will be able to get the victory, and that does mean they're going to attack us, which puts us on the defense, and that is going to be incredibly helpful. There we go. We're going to get them destroyed as well. Looks like, did he die? Yes, he died in battle. General Jonathan Norfolk was killed in battle. So sad. He served us well, guys. He served us well. Just looking at the Navy situation, I'm not seeing any enemy ships out there that we could attack. Did win the Battle of Aquitaine. We lost a lot of men, though, and obviously manpower is still an issue for us, so it's something to be worried about for right now. Let's go ahead and do... We're just going to merge these two. I think that would be the best way to do this. Yeah, we're going to merge this army, just have one army. We don't have anything to protect our homeland. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. They are going to attack us. Oh, Lord, can I get out of here? Can I retreat? Can I leave? 28th of April, when do they get here? Oh, just short on time, 30th, 27th, there we go. That's how we get out of here. Alright, so we're going to retreat right there. And, good God, that's a lot of men coming. I don't know if we'll be able to get away, guys. Alright, so we're going to have to, like, time this just right. And then flee. Again, I don't think we're going to be able to get away. 4th of May, just in time there. Alright, so let's go this way. We were just escaping the last moment here. So 4th, there we go. They decided not to follow us. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, so we're just fleeing, running as fast as we can to get out of here, so that we don't die, because that is a very, very large army that I don't have much interest in fighting. All right, the Austrians are packing heat. So I don't really want to keep paying for this army, this navy, if we're not going to use it. And it doesn't look like we're going to use it. So let's just go ahead and put them back into port and mothball them again. This is very much going to be a... Oh, and there they go, trying to take our fort. An army career. So what is this? With the growth of professional army, new career opportunities abound for those with ability and ambition. The old nobles, however, still expect to be awarded. Okay. So we can safeguard the ancient traditions of our officer corps that would lose loyalty for the burghers and gain military or gain army tradition. Or we can lose army tradition, gain professionalism, and gain loyalty. Let's do that. And then what we're going to do, and yes, we'll renew that, of course. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ask for money. We can also demand diplomatic support as well. But I need money right now. So let's ask them for money. Can we do anything here that might be useful? Let me just see here. Could get the Inquisitor. Recruit a minister. That'd help with unrest issues. I wish there was something I could do with this French separatist. It looks like it might be ticking down here soon. Paris is barely even causing any problems. There's never going to be a revolt there. All right, so we didn't need to finance our army during that little short period of semi-peace that we had. I don't want to do that. Yeah, there's not anything here we can do. Okay. Yeah, but I had been surprised that the English didn't have, or don't have, they don't have any nobles in their country. And I was quite surprised about that. Oh no. Oh man. Alright, I thought Castile was going to end up fighting some French noble rebels. That would not have been desirable at all. But yeah, I was very concerned that they didn't have, or surprised I should say, that they don't have any nobles in England, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And King Edward is apparently a conqueror. So less separatism. That's nice. So he has what, 2 negative trait, or 1 negative trait and 2 positive? Yes. Okay. That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, and I didn't think it made a whole lot of sense. The fact that they don't have any nobles. And I was wondering why they did that. And I think it is completely tied to the Parliament, guys. And I think the reason why they did that was because Parliament requires the seats, and because you can't have in a state where you have parliaments, and I think that's for balance purposes. If I ever got my mod going again, I would have it so you could have both. But yeah, for balance purposes, it seems that they did that, so you don't get the nice bonuses from the nobles being in the province, as well as having the seat, the parliament seat. So what's going on over here? I have no idea what the Castilians are doing right now. They're just bouncing all over the place. Where's that 20,000 army that they just had? Are they dead? Looks like they might be. Yeah, it looks like they lost their army. Oh lord. Burgundy just declared war on us, and the Portuguese and the Spanish have betrayed us. They have not joined the conflict. That's not entirely surprising, honestly, considering, you know, what happened here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all that they didn't join that. So Burgundy smells blood in the water. They've seen our weakness. That's our low amount of men that we have. And the fact that we're at war with everybody right now, or all the big countries anyway, that we could be outside of France. France would probably be next to declare war, but I don't think they have an army, so I don't think they can declare war. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if France did anyways, because all of our neighbors are going to want to declare war on us. Scotland is another one that could very well end up joining in a conflict against us. And who they allied with? They're allied with Brittany, so that would cause problems over here as well. They're just going to gang up on us. This is pretty standard for what happens in the game, guys. What I kind of want to do is get their fleet destroyed, but I have to take their main province here. I wonder if we can't make that happen, actually. Maybe. What we're going to do, and what's their numbers? Let me just take a look. Enemy numbers. Does that count our ally? That does count our ally. Their total amount of men right now are 23,000? Yeah, so I don't think we have to worry about them actually defeating us in this, with the exception of if they get help from our other enemies. That's where the problem's going to happen. So let's go and attack them here. We're going to attempt to anyway. And then we'll attempt to get their fleet destroyed. And yeah, you can go ahead, you can do what you want. Actually, maybe it might just be beneficial to attack their armies, to get those armies defeated. I don't know, though. It feels like it might not be worth it at the moment to lose the manpower. I think what we're going to do, because they can't besiege our, or they can't blockade our port, so we should be able to move quicker than them. They don't have a siege. Yeah, we'll be able to get their fort taken first. So what we'll do is we'll siege down their province, destroy their navy, all to get a little bit of a war score there. And, okay, nice. One of the conflicts is over. Portugal was forced to cede their one province in North Africa to Morocco, which should result in less conflict with the North African countries, though of course they could come across the Straits of Gibraltar and attempt attacking Castile. I don't know. Let's see what happens there. It did end up being a loss. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Wow. So Burgundy inherited in Flanders, and then the Duke of Burgundy, Charles I, died. This is the Burgundian Inheritance, and it looks like it largely went in France's favor. Austria got a bit of territory here, which, remember, those are our enemies, while the French got everything else. That has restored France to power. Yeah, they're looking much more powerful now. However, it did help us in the fact that we don't have to fight them now, so that's good. But of course, we still have this conflict here going, so we need to get that one finished up. I almost want to just put... Yeah, I don't know where to retreat these guys to. I don't really want them to have to fight anybody. Let me see how we could avoid conflict. I think what we're going to do is just put our troops back home and let them conquer what they will until Castile makes peace. Aragon, I would assume, is going to want more Castilian provinces than ours. I don't know, guys. We might end up losing. I looked at what peace would require here, and that's where one of those cuts you guys saw, because once Burgundy attacked, I was kind of curious if we could get peace with these guys. And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. But there is something they do find to be very important to them, which was... Oh, now they're not interested in any of these. Huh. I'm not giving you gold. Alright, so let's just clear the offer and see if there's any way we can make peace. They want war reparations. Is there anything else that they want from us? Before, they wanted us to give Anjou back to Provence, but it's not the case anymore. Or maybe it is. Let's just take a look here. Wants other concessions and gold. Alright. I don't want to give anything to France, that's for goddamn sure. Yeah, I don't think we'd have to give them like a lot. Way more than I'm willing to give right now. Especially considering the fact that we haven't really lost. Let's just see what the Castilians end up doing. We'll just have to see. Let's just retreat, I think, our armies back home. There's no way we're going to win against any of these armies. So let's just go back home. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And we'll put our fleet back in as soon as we can. Yeah, there's no reason to stick around for this fight. So let's head home. Head on over to London. Just abandon our continental provinces for right now. And then we'll just work on like paying off our loans and stuff. We lost that. The Ottomans are in a golden era. Alright, interesting. So let's go ahead and pay off our loans. Or one of them anyway. We will repay one. There we go. And that should be helpful. We'll be making even more money. The siege is now done. They have taken that. That's why I wanted to leave, because I knew once they took that, we could always try and take it back, of course. But I think they're just going to keep on attacking me. They have so many troops. There's just no point. We couldn't win any of these battles. So let's just bring our troops home. And yeah, we'll just earn money. Let's go ahead and mothball that. We're gonna let these guys fully repair, and then we'll go ahead and, damn it, had to renew it alone. I thought, oh yeah, all right, it is 1486. I was like, I thought we just paid the 1485 one. I don't even know what time it is. So let's go ahead and tick our money down, army maintenance. Let's not pay them shit, and just work on paying off our loans and all that kind of good stuff. There's not really anything else we can do at the moment. And just let them kind of roam around our lands and take our provinces. I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean, they've already taken most of Castile over, so I'm assuming that what Aragon's going to want to do is just take over Castilian provinces. And Castile negotiates for the whole country, the whole alliance, I should say. So, are we still allied with them? Yeah, we're not, because they betrayed us. That's right. All right, so we'll accept that alliance there with Portugal. I do want to be allied with them, but whether or not I'm going to be allied with Castile is completely dependent on how weakened they get in this conflict. If they get hardcore weakened, then maybe we'll want an ally with somebody else, somebody a little bit more powerful. Yeah, I'm just not going to defend my provinces, guys. We're just going to earn money. We'll just sit back home, earn a bit of money, so we can kind of repair our economy. Our economic situation is not great. Getting that corruption down a little bit lower would help as well. So let's just take a little bit of money into ticking corruption down, just like so. Try and get corruption down so that we're not paying as much power for stuff. And yeah, I'll just let them conquer some shit. Looks like they took another one of our forts. It's a damn shame. The Castilians are attacking them here. It looks like they stopped the siege of Calais, so maybe we'll be able to keep one fort on the continent. I don't know, let's see. But yeah, overall, it looks like they don't have enough troops over here to fight that little Castilian army. I just hope the conflict ends soon, because yeah, I don't really have much interest in being involved in this war. Really, I don't want to be involved in war anymore at all. I just want to rebuild. That's what we're in right now, rebuilding period. So, as I've told you guys before, and I didn't mean to talk about this in some of these episodes here, but we haven't really had a period where we weren't really doing anything. We could actually go and speed this up a little bit. We've always been so busy fighting conflicts and stuff, is that although I don't play this game that often anymore, I am very, very familiar with the game because, what is this? During his education, our heir Richard has come to be very close to our royal advisor, Humphrey Button. Who's Humphrey Button? Okay. He's our master of mint. Richard's travels in our Walloon lands have done wonders for the popularity of our dynasty, but it has also raised more than a few eyebrows in London. Our nobles, led by the demanding Samuel Cabot, are starting to worry that Richard will favor Walloon's subjects when he becomes ascends. I think that's supposed to. I don't think that's supposed to be there. When he ascends to the throne, and have begun to plot against him and Humphrey Button at court. They demand that we chastise the heir and guarantee the rights of the nobility. So this is kind of based off of some historical situation. So we can let Samuel Cabot guide our young heir instead. He'll leave our court, Humphrey Button would. We'd lose 50 administrative power, and the statesman, Samuel Cabot, will join the court. He'll be cheaper, which I'm pretty sure this guy's not, so that's actually better. If we say Richard has our blessing in this, then Richard becomes Walloon. Oh, every character here between your king, your heir, and your queen consort, they have a religion and they have a culture. And as you can see, Richard's religion is Catholic and his culture is English. This would change his culture to Walloon, and all our provinces of the Walloon culture will gain -3 unrest for 10 years. But we'd also lose claim strength of our heir, so he'd come to the throne with less legitimacy. Yeah, I don't know why I would do that. Let's do this. This results in a cheaper guy as well. Well, wait a minute. Is that? Oh, that's a statesman. That's a shame. I don't really care about statesmen. Yeah, I didn't realize that. All right, well, whatever. We'll hire him just because he's cheap. We'll get that Diplo power up. Whatever. I guess it's helpful because we'll soon get enough admin power where we can get another ideal group, and that next ideal group is going to be a diplomatic one. So, you know, I guess having Diplo power would be helpful in that sense. And then what we'll do is just get one of these cheap level 1 guys, which is a shame because we actually need admin power. We will do national tax modifier. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to set our national focus to admin to kind of fix that problem there with us not getting enough admin power, because our Our king is not very good with administrative stuff. Got a new pope, Alexander VI. Is that who it was? I think that's who it said it was. Yes, there's Alexander the Sixth. So yeah, guys, I am very familiar with the code of the game. I modded this game for a very, very long time, and I was going to talk about my modding experience, but we're actually almost done with the episode. Yeah, it goes so quick, doesn't it? Like, I mean, we'll play for a couple more minutes. I'd like to be able to finish this war. I'd like to see what happens with the peace. Aragon refuses our merchants access to their trade centers. They're embargoing us. So we're just losing all of our provinces right now. All right, well, that's a shame. And we will repay the loan, of course. How many more loans we have? One? I think it's one. Looks like one more loan of 240. Let's continue renewing taxes. Calais has been taken. We are in a shitty position over here. Yeah, they're taking all of our stuff. That was expected. I wasn't going to be able to defend it. There's too many troops. There's no point. Between Austria, Bohemia, Aragon, and whoever the hell else we happen to be fighting, Naples, yes, they're under Aragon. Between them, all relatively large European countries, we have no chance of defending our territory. So I think it was a good idea for us to just retreat, let them take over our continental provinces, and do as they will. I mean, there's really not much to be done here. How do we do on war participation? We're 55% of the war participation. Interesting. Okay. So hopefully they'll make peace soon. I mean, all we can do is wait until till the Castilians agree to a peace, or that Aragon, offers one. I'm not entirely sure what's going on in that regard. But this has given us a good chance to build up money, because we're paying even less in maintenance for our army right now. Oh wow, they're even in Ireland? Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Okay, we need to get our fleet out. They're coming across. I thought my fleet could just sit in here, and that is not the case. All right, so we're going to need to get our troops going over here now. Let's go ahead and increase money. Yeah, I didn't realize they were bringing their fleet over here. That's a problem. So they're probably going to bring more troops over here. It would be my guess. And yeah, they're going to bring more troops, so that's okay. We can get them, we can defeat them in small numbers. If they want to try and land troops on my border, that's not going to go well for them. So do we want to lose legitimacy or prestige? We'll lose legitimacy. I deny it fervently. Cardinal across the border. Sometimes we have the chance. Oh yes, that's a cardinal across the border. I know what this is. So we can get a cardinal from the Austrians, or we can gain a spy master, which I don't care about. So let's just do this one here. I think that will be fine. Just taking a look, and we have money, and we can afford the corruption. Yeah, that'll be great. And how are we doing? We're not gaining any papal influence though, because of that statute and restraint of appeals. So I guess that wasn't that helpful getting a cardinal. I completely forgot about that fact that we have that going. I think you can actually get rid of it. Maybe not. I thought you could. We don't want to do that anyways, because I think that makes it more likely that we'll be able to get the Reformation happen in our country. I think. I don't really remember. So what we're going to do, can we move across here? No, we can't. We need to get access to Scottish lands. Let's see if they'll give me access to their lands. Probably not, if I had to guess. Access actions. Nah, they won't. That's a shame. We'll have to bring with our navy. We won't be able to do shit navy-wise until we get these guys repaired. I wonder if they're gonna keep. Yeah, they're gonna keep pumping troops over here. Okay. So how many do they currently have? Can we beat them? They have 12, but they bring another 7,000 over there. Yeah, that's a problem. Damn it, or 6,000. Looks like they're bringing 6 at a time. So that'll be 18, and that now is getting up to the numbers that we might not be able to win. Oh Lord. Let me just see here. Can we win with 55? Probably not. I mean, it's not a large fleet. It's all transport ships. You know what? I think it's going to be worth it to try and attack them now. I'm not seeing any enemy ships over here. I would like to get one more tick, positive tick, but yeah, by that time... You know what? Let's let them get that other 6,000. We'll defeat their 18,000 men, and we won't let any more troops come onto Ireland. It's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and go over here now. And we'll try and get these guys destroyed with our 65%. There we go. So we're going to attack them. There we go. Sunk those ships. They are now stuck here. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and transport our troops across. Oh, it looks like we now go across. Huh, I wonder why they wouldn't let me do that before. Oh, because their fleet was here. Of course. It had nothing to do with what I was thinking. Oh, we lose stability. That's a shame. Alright, so we'll be able to get a victory this time, guys. What we'll do is we'll come over here and take our land, although I'm really tempted to go over here because this is a fort. Where can we attack peacefully? Let's just take a look here. Then we have urbanization. I guess we'll go and take care of this real quick. Attempt to improve conditions. That would cost a bit of money, but would gain a bunch of base tax, so that's nice. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Looks like the best thing to do at the moment. So we're looking at where we're going to safely attack from and not get any penalties. Looks like there is a province. These ones here. If we attack from this direction... Yeah, we can only attack from... Damn, that's a shame. And that's woods. We need all the help we can get. But I really want to destroy this army while we can. Alright. You know what? Let's just make it happen. And hopefully... And let's see if we can't get them to combine with us. There's a... Allow friendly armies to attach. So hopefully they'll attach to us. They did not. Oh, they're taking that province back. Alright, we'll help them take that province back, and then hopefully they'll attach. Oh, the war's over. Never mind, it's irrelevant. Alright, so it looks like the conflict is over. Let's see what we lost. Hopefully nothing. Just taking a look at the casualties. 37,000 on their side. Our side only lost 9,000. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's weird that we lost so little. You'd think we lost a lot more considering that we lost the conflict. Huh. How many did I lose? 5,000. I lost the majority. Still lost 4,000. Okay, it looks like Austria lost a lot. Alright, so looking at this, they're going to have to cede a bunch of provinces. Oh, wow. They had to cede a lot. Okay. And we had to cede nothing. So that wasn't too bad. That worked out well for us. I mean, not really, because... But you know what? We're not allied with them anymore. So, you know what? I think... Do we have an opening? We do have an opening. I think we're going to go ahead and try and find a new ally, guys. Let's go and take a look at that now before we end the episode. And diplomacy. Alliances. And who wants to ally with me? Castile does. Milan does. Hungarians do. Lithuania. A lot of little countries want an alliance. I need a strong ally to replace the loss of Portugal. Or excuse me, of Spain. Castile. There's Milan. Yeah, there's not really any large countries. Castile's the largest, but I think they're going to continue to lose territory to Aragon. And I don't really want to fight that big old alliance anymore. So maybe Milan? Let's take a look. Who are they currently enemies to? Switzerland, Mantua, and Venice. You know what? Yeah, this does not look too bad. I think we might ally with them. I think they'll probably be the best ally for us to have. We could also ally with one of these Dutch countries as well. That's an option too. Will they ally with us? No, they will not. I guess we were just at war with them. I suppose it makes sense. All right. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really like a lot of great choices. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this again. Who's willing to ally with us? And let me know your thoughts. Who do you think we should ally with? We have one slot open, so we can only do one alliance. The Hungarians are quite powerful and could help us against Austria if we ever find ourselves at war with them again, especially considering the fact that they are now bordering our territory. However, one issue with allying with the Hungarians is that we're going to find ourselves constantly at war with the Ottomans, because the Ottomans are going to keep advancing their territory, and plus the Ottomans the Hungarians are always losing territory to the Ottomans, so it's not going to take long before they're going to be irrelevant anyways. We can't invest in a new ideal. Let's go ahead and do that, though. I do want to get pike and shot. But I think it's going to be worth it to get this, because this is 2 different bonuses. We're going to get that cavalry combat ability, and then plus we just got the heavy ship combat ability and the yearly navy tradition, so quite useful. The next one is going to be ship durability, so we're going to be improving our navy a lot, guys. So that is going to be the end of the episode. Once again, I find myself, we're constantly having to turn off our fucking forts here, so let's go and turn these off. We're going to turn off the one in London as well. We're no longer in conflict, so that's nice. We got a period of peace now. We're going to bring our army back home, and we're just going to just sit in peace for as long as we can in order to rebuild our manpower up. We're currently at less than 50% of our manpower. We're going to rebuild our manpower. We're going to pay back that last loan that we have, rebuild our treasury up, and then the next war, if I have any say in it, will be against Scotland or France. I want to get... France is far too powerful now. I don't like this. They also separate our lands from Calais. And yeah, we need to deal with France. I don't know who their current alliances are. Genoa, Siena, and Venice. So yeah, having Milan as an ally, I think, would be quite useful since... Yeah, I think that'd probably be the best ally we could get right now. I know they're not quite as powerful as I'd like them to be. They're also going to drag us into wars here in Italy. But I don't know. It seems like it might be the best one. Either them or... Yeah, probably one of these Dutch countries. I don't know who else we would ally with. I know there's a few alliances over here available. It looks like Bavaria is willing to ally with us. Pomerania is willing to ally with us. They have some provinces that got some strength. All options available. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. We're not going to ally with Castile, though, because as I said, it's just going to keep dragging us into war with Aragon, and they're allied with Austria, the Papal States, and Savoy. So, no, I don't want to ally with them. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you leave that like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos that I put up, and thanks for watching, guys.